So Barbie Mania, clearly it has arrived.
It has. Highly anticipated new Barbie movie now out in theaters and featuring one of the pop culture's most famous and seemingly perfect couples. You have Barbie, Ken. Yeah, but the perfect couple syndrome we know can spell disaster for real relationships. So joining us now live to talk about this, local professional matchmaker Natalie Fry from It's Just Lunch. Hey Natalie, how are ya?
Hi, doing great. Excited for this topic and this movie.
Right. So let's just get right into it. What is perfect couple syndrome?
Perfect couple syndrome is when we put all this undue pressure on ourselves and our partner to meet this certain standard of perfection. And it's basically how we see Barbie and Ken, right? They look beautiful on the outside. They're always smiling. They're always having a good time. And for couples, that looks like always being happy and reading each other's minds, never arguing. And of course, we can rationally say that's not possible.
Well, hold on a second, because don't we do that every day, like through social media? We're always putting like the best of ourselves on social media. So we're doing this all wrong, is what you're saying?
That's a little bit of what I'm saying. Yeah, I mean, it's just not possible. So putting this perfect front on the internet and social media, it's just not really how it's going behind the scenes.
Okay, so we talk about this. You're talking about couples here, this perfect couple syndrome, but you do, you're a matchmaker, so you work a lot with dating, with It's Just Lunch. And so when this comes to dating, I think a lot of times you think, okay, I'm going to meet somebody and this is going to be a fairy tale and it's going to be great and everything's going to be perfect about them. But what do you tell your clients when they're going out on these dates?
Yes, that's such a good point, and a large part of what I do with my clients is helping them to set realistic expectations. And I think that all starts with looking within too and recognizing that we are all imperfect. So not going into these dates expecting for whomever you meet to be perfect and your connection to be perfect is really important. And also in dating, we want to not have these very rigid standards and this checkbox of they have to look like this or that, because chemistry, compatibility, that is always going to win. And if we're keeping ourselves in this box, we're going to be missing out on a lot of opportunity.
At the same time, it's not as if you're saying, I should settle for whatever at the same point.
Yeah.
We're not settling. It's just bringing the bar down just a little bit.
Right, absolutely. And I mean, we're looking for a really great connection. We are wanting a happy relationship, something that makes our life a little brighter and sweeter. The point is, though, if we are setting these rigid parameters, we're likely going to be missing out on it, and we're going to be, really just creating a relationship that isn't truly fulfilling.
Yeah, I think back to my mom and my husband, so two of the people I'm closest to in this whole entire world, have always said to me, perfect is the enemy of good. When I let some of those perfectionist tendencies get a hold. And I think that's a good thing to think about in any relationship, in any kind of dating.
Most definitely. It's very important. And initially when you're dating too and you're putting yourself out there, we don't just want to rush into the first connection that seems really great. It's okay to be happy and excited, but you don't really know that person. And sometimes we can create this image of who someone is before we've actually gotten to know them.
Yeah.
So there's the other side of the coin too, right? Take your time, explore. Really date in a way that's in alignment with who you are, what your wants and your needs are.
Natalie, good stuff. Hey, thanks for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having me.